shot, Gruel. And at center, number 26, the Fort Wayne native, Colin Chin. Tom Didier will do the honors on the Canadian and American national anthems this evening, a very fine vocalist.
Once again, for heaven's sake, here to sing both national anthems, Mr. Tom Didier.
Does a fine job, Tim.
He certainly does. Set for the opening face-off, almost, as soon as Mr. Goddess gets his skate tied up. Sounds fine. Set. Center ice. Opening face-off. Goes to the K-Wings. Moylan over to Joyce on defense. Brings it up into the center ice area. Oh. And an offside at the Fort Wayne blue line right away.
Messier thought that Joyce was going to shoot the puck in and
he tried to.
Chase it.
But it hit a Fort Wayne player and drew Messier offsides. They put Boyce right out there for a little speed with Lakso and Chin. And the face-off controlled by the K-Wings and is backhanded into the Fort Wayne zone in the corner, being played by Lucic. Fires it around the boards over towards Lakso, but Chin will pick it up and he brings it out. Chin and Boyce, he's got Boyce right wing, a shot just about caught Lakso breaking for the net. Moylan plays it in the corner. Boyce throws a check on him. Left wing pass to Kalamazoo goes awry, and Kerry Lucic picks it up at center ice. Boyce feeds it back into the Kalamazoo zone where it'll be chased down by Moylan. Brings it up ice. Fires a pass to McHugh. McHugh backhands it down into the Komet zone. Goes in behind the net. Lucic fires it on around the far boards, and Lambert goes after it. Burnie back to Lucic. And the puck deflects off in the Fort Wayne zone. Lappin, look out, score. Nice darn it, Randy. One mistake and a goal already. That one came early. 1 minute, 5 seconds, 1-0 Kalamazoo.
Kerry Lucic came over the blue line, overskated the puck, went around to turn around to pick it up, and just couldn't get a handle on it. Still early, a lot of time yet. Thomas got to do the same thing that Tuesday night. Force a play, forecheck in there, stand him up the blue line. Beauregard's going to have a good game.
And Larry DePalma on the ice, and Burnie's after him. Picked up by the K-Wings defense, Kolstad. He's got Boudreau. Boudreau hustles in. Played off the glass by Millis. Over to Lappin, kept in the zone by Lambert. Long shot sticked into the corner by Millis. Burnie fires it back in behind the Kalamazoo net. Picked up. Burnie almost had it. DePalma backhands it over to Emmons. Gary Emmons into the Fort Wayne zone, and he takes it wide and a little bit long for DePalma. Comes around the near board side. DePalma tries a shot. Good save off there by Beauregard. And Loach comes up to the Komets to Boudreau. Passes left wing side, shot wide. Lambert takes a check there. Out comes Tyre.
They'll come.
Mario Tyre, not Thayer. We were advised by KZoo PR. And Quinton missed an open net. Beauregard went out and checked it away. Kalamazoo buzzing early, Randy.
Defense seems to be getting lax right off the bat with the Komets tonight. Beauregard has definitely come up strong for him.
1-0. 17:48 left, first period of play. KZoo
caught a high one, Tim.
Face off to the wings. Over to Kesmer. McLeod looks around, passes it right wing side. Comes off the boards, and Lusick will hustle back for it. Drops it off to Corrales, played around the boards to Bawa. Long shot wide of the Fort Wayne net. Bruce Major will pick it off the boards, so he brings down a zone. Bawa just missed the lead pass. It goes into the corner. Out in front of the Kalamazoo net. And up comes Quinton. Quinton over to McLeod, a shot saved by Beauregard. Kaminski feeds the rebound out to the center ice area. Mario Tyre back for it, over to McLeod. Feeds it into the Fort Wayne zone. Kaminski knocks it down. And here come the Komets on a rush. Kalamazoo on a wing change, and Major has it. Oh, couldn't just quite get it off his skate. Boyce in the corner fighting for it. Joyce has it. He takes a check from Chin. Boyce knocked down from behind. Richard from the point. Shot doesn't find its way home. And it finds its way out to McHugh. And it comes up to Moylan. He feeds it into the Fort Wayne zone. Beauregard plays it. Sticks to the far boards. Chin has it. Fought for along the boards. Cleared out to center ice. Messier puts it into the Fort Wayne zone. Beauregard leaves it there for Brochu. He plays it around the boards to Lakso. Bob Lakso. Ian Boyce with him. Lakso goes wide left wing side. A shot. Millis left the rebound. Richard comes out. Boudreau a long shot. Deflects wide. Lakso in the corner out front. And it's going to be kept in at the point by Lusick. A shot. Rebound lays there and Saccone gets it.
Oh, jeez. He just about kept it in. Yeah.
Left wing pass. McHugh fires it into Fort Wayne zone. And we have a wave off. Lambert picks it up. Up to Loach.
Offside.
Kalamazoo offside.
Thank you.
And DePalma is going to question that one, but...
oh, Jesus. No, not even a question on it.
Not too many players in hockey have a jersey with a number higher than their IQ, but DePalma has number 16.
That's a good one. I was checking out his stats at home, and he's played in 150 games with Minnesota. He's originally from Trent, Michigan, up around Detroit.
Face-off control by the Komets. Boudreau, Roach being pulled down, no penalty call.
Jeez.
Hooked off the play, but no call made on it. Kept in by Lusick at the deep slot, backhands it into the corner. It'll be played by Boudreau. He puts it along the boards, and Loach being checked furiously over there. Kalamazoo brings it out to center ice. Emmons fires it into the Fort Wayne zone. In after it, Lambert and Lappin. Comes out to the point to McLeod. He feeds it back in behind the Fort Wayne net. But Lusick picks it up. Kesmer dumps it back in, and it's still not out of the Fort Wayne zone. DePalma has it, and Lusick picks it up in front of the net. Oh, and we just missed a lead pass there. Lambert picks it up. Back over to Lusick. Back to Boudreau. Over to Gruel. Boudreau has it in behind the net, and the shot just wide in front. Oh, got it wide.
Gosh sakes.
Millis is all over the ice. Brochu after it. Right out in front to Millis, and Millis hangs on. Good chance, Randy.
Well, Tim, they keep working like that. They're going to come. They're going to come.
I'm not concerned about this one-goal lead that Kalamazoo has, to be honest with you.
Oh, no. And Kerry Lusick got caught a little bit flat-footed there. When he did turn around, he just wasn't able to catch on to him. And one of those things.
Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone to the right of Jarmo Millis. Kaminski wins the draw and gets a shot on goal, but Millis plays it off to the near board side. And up comes Quinton, and it's played off by the defense of Fort Wayne. Picked off by Gruel. He looks right wing past the Bawa. Up against the boards, Kaminski has it. Kaminski bumped off the play, but it's kept in the zone. Kaminski up against the boards, back over to Brochu, still in the Kalamazoo zone. And Joyce brings it out for Kalamazoo. Dwayne Joyce. Shot wide of the Fort Wayne net. Got a man in front, Robinson, in the crease.
Good
Fort
hit.
Wayne hits good there. Bawa clears it out to center ice. Fed right back into the Fort Wayne corner. Jean-Marc Richard picks it up for the Komets. Got Gruel. Back to Kolstad on the defense, and here comes the wings again. Backhand, wide, Beauregard the save. Messier picks it up along the boards, keeps it in the Fort Wayne zone, back to the point. Kolstad, a shot, deflection, and a great save by Beauregard. That was ticketed, Randy. That was going to go in.
That was.
So Beauregard, credit with a big save right there.
Trouble tonight. I have to keep worrying about depending Beauregard for the night. A couple chances down there.
13:22 left, first period of play. 1-0 in favor of Kalamazoo. Lucic tries to play it around the boards, but it bounces straight up in the air. Fought for in the corner. Still fought for.
Good move.
Clears his man off the puck, and he hits just missed a streaking Lakso down the left wing side. Kalamazoo, wide side on the right side. Here they come, and Corrales checks his man off. Corrales in the corner, up to Lakso. Bob Lakso. Chin at center ice, over to Boyce, right wing side. Boyce shoots, rebound, lays there. Cleared out by Kalamazoo.
Nobody there.
Messier for Kazoo. Picked right off his stick by Lambert, and Lambert hits Chin. He's checked off by Kesmer. Comes back to the Fort Wayne zone. Stu Burnie after it. Fed down into the Kalamazoo end. Kesmer, Loach checks Kesmer.
No whistle. Step into him.
Out to center ice, Lappin has it. He fires it, but it's picked off by Lambert. Boudreau has it, right wing pass.
Wow.
Just couldn't quite find his way to Loach. Emmons on the left side, a shot high. Ooh, Randy, that was close. Oh, the Lambert fanned on a clearing pass. Burnie has it. Up to Boudreau, but it's picked off by the defense and fired right down to the Fort Wayne blue line. Emmons has it.
Offside.
And offsides at the Fort Wayne line. Wide open game so far.
Yeah, it's still early, Tim. We just not have had the offensive control up the middle, I don't believe, like we did on Tuesday night's game.
Face-off just outside the Fort Wayne blue line. Mario Tyer in for it. Quinton back to Joyce, who fires a long one in off the glass. In behind the Fort Wayne net, Lucic. Butters will go back for it. Butters around the boards, picked off by Kalamazoo. They still have it right in the slot, but a shot doesn't find its way back, and Richard has it. Still in the Fort Wayne zone, cleared out by Major. Back on the defense for Kalamazoo. Joyce fires it back into the Fort Wayne zone
Watch
again.
those bad bounces.
Shot
Outside.
on to the net, outside the blue line.
I'm not sure where this Roberts is from, Tim, but I know one thing. He is not going to be calling anything. It's been kind of obvious right now.
Face-off goes right into the Fort Wayne zone. Where it's picked off by Lucic, finds its way into the Kalamazoo zone. Kolstad touches it, leaves it there for Saccone. Butters checks him into the end boards, and he knocks Butters down from behind. Quinton played up. Richard has it for the K's. Butters backhands it right into the Kalamazoo zone. He chases it down in the corner over to Kolstad. Big check. Kaminski with a big check, and we're going to have Butters and Saccone go talking about a few things here.
Good going, Mike.
Butters not taking any guff out there tonight.
See, what I liked about Mike when he was at the blue line, he dumped the puck in, but he wasn't a hard dump. It was a dump that was slow, easy, that gave him enough time to catch up with the puck and stay into the play. Where if you dump in hard, you got to skate awful hard to go after the puck.
Enrico Saccone into the penalty box.
Okay, fellas, this is the time.
So the Komets go on the power play with 10:40 left. First period down 1-0. Komets on the power play. Kalamazoo brings it out and throws it into the Fort Wayne zone.
Good play there. Good play.
Fed around to Boudreau. Boudreau left wing pass over to Danny Lambert. Right back out to Lonnie Loach. Loach pulls up the blue line, dumps it in for Bawa. Bawa into the corner for it, and it's going to clear the zone out to center ice. Gets by Lambert. 1:22 left in the power play for the Komets. Richard to Boudreau. Fed into the corner. Chased down by McLeod and Boudreau.
Point.
Back out to the left point, Lambert. He feeds it back on the side to Loach, back over to the right point. Richard over to Boudreau, just missed. He leaves it behind for Loach. Lonnie Loach back out to the point. Richard, a quick shot. Lays right in front.
Oh.
Bawa couldn't get to the rebound, and Thayer has it. Throws it back into the Fort Wayne corner. 48 seconds left on the power play for the Komets. Here comes Lambert. Chinner gets it over to Richard. Richard into Lakso. He tips it in. Fired around the boards hard.
Oh!
Gets by Lambert. Look out.
There he goes.
Beauregard's out for it.
Good going, Steph. Good job.
Beauregard had to come out almost all the way to the blue line to get that one. Lambert for the Komets pulls it up. Fed around over to Chin. 10 seconds left in the power play. Chin back over to Lambert and back to Chin. Deep slot to Lambert, a shot. Rebound, Chin fires the rebound, tipped on the post by Gruel. In the corner, power play up. Both sides equal strength. Backhanded around to Lakso. Bouncing puck gets over his stick. Gruel runs his man Moylan into the boards, and Dwayne Joyce picks it up. Gets it up into the Fort Wayne zone. Kerry Lusick picks it up. Walk-for in behind the net. Around to Tesmer, and Tesmer brings it out. Fires it into the Fort Wayne zone. Lusick up to
nice
Boyce.
Slash.
Right wing pass to Burnie. He's got it on his stick. Feeds it over right into Bounce. Score! I think that's Kaminski.
I'll tell you.
Killer Kaminski. Killer Kaminski puts the Komets on the board. With 7:49 left, first period of play.
Look at the orange towels, Tim. Look at those.
Kaminski gets the goal.
Stu Burnie was going to take the big shot just inside the blue line. He saw Kaminski over there. He hung on to a bit longer. Hang on. Yes. They hung on to a little bit longer and hit Kaminski in the slot and let her go. Great play by Stu Burnie. I tell you, you got to pat that guy in the back. He's really come strong in this series.
And the Komets tie this one up 1-1. 7:49 left, first period of play. That brought the crowd to life.
That's right.
Kaminski gets the goal. Stu Burnie gets an assist. And Ian Boyce on the other assist. Bawa and Saccone will go at it, and a wide rebound goes wide of the net. And Bawa and Saccone right down in front of the Kalamazoo bench. And Saccone gets the best of this one. Why Bawa wants to fight with that sore eye, I'll never know.
He's got a little redemption to go.
The wrong guy.
Oh, yeah. Saccone's bleeding. I hope it's when he hit the ice.
And let's see what the call is going to be. They're talking to the linesman. I hope we don't have a 5-minute major here, Randy. We'll find out real quick. By the time you folks at home watch this game, you'll already know what the penalty call is going to be.
Somebody told me outside that there was a car came in from
There's the penalty call.
Number 34, Enrico Saccone. 2 minutes.
Saccone gets to instigate 5 fighting.
Number 28, Robin Bawa. 5 minutes fighting.
And the Komets come out with a power play. Gosh, Randy, we got one of the calls. How about that?
How about that? But as I was saying, there was a carload of people from Michigan outside to pull in the parking lot and then had to leave.
No
That's what I
tickets?
told, no tickets. They're scalping them outside, but I think they apparently didn't, they weren't aware that they were available.
Well, maybe they figured that the attendance here in Fort Wayne was going to be the same as it is up in Kalamazoo, which is fairly weak. But not here in Fort Wayne, folks. You got your tickets. You were lucky.
We just hope it's worthwhile for them.
Danny Lambert brings it over to Richard, and it goes to Boudreau. Boudreau carries it in. Komets on the power play. Shot right out there, and Lambert hustles to keep it in. Boudreau back to Loach. Loach has it, feeds it around to Boudreau, and he's tipped off. And it goes up to left point. Lambert shot goes wide, comes around the near board side, and we got Loach over to Richard. Richard a blast, and it trickles just wide. Boudreau back to Loach. Along the near boards, Lonnie Loach looks around for somebody to pass to. He tries to get it through, but it's cleared out with 1:15 left on the power play to the Komets. Jean-Marc Richard for the K's over to Lambert. Just missed Kaminski at the blue line. McLeod has it. Kaminski throws a big hard check in there, and it's cleared again by the K-Wings. Stopped by Beauregard, and we have a charge call.
Well, eliminates that power play.
So that'll give the Wings 1:05 of power play after their first penalty expires. Kaminski draws a 2-minute charge.
Bawa has not made it back yet. I hope it's not too serious. Saw him after the game Tuesday night in the training room, and boy, I'll tell you, looked like somebody hit with a hammer. Terrible, terrible black eye.
Komets with the draw, 4-on-4 for 49 seconds here. Burnie to Chin. Chin carries it in, stick handles his way around, and gets a weak shot on, just about found its way home.
No hooking, I can't.
Kolstad up to Emmons for Kalamazoo. Leaves it for DePalma, but DePalma messes up. And Chin messes by Kesner.
Just leveled. Thought could have been a cross-checking, Tim.
Over to DePalma, right wing side. Good save, Beauregard. Ian Boyce comes up with a rebound. 12 seconds left, and Kalamazoo has a power play. Boyce just fires it in to the Kalamazoo zone. Kalamazoo now in the power play for 1 minute and 5 seconds. Fed up, finds its way by Lambert into the Fort Wayne zone. Beauregard headmans it up to Boyce. It'll be picked up by Dwayne Joyce. Joyce brings it out, right wing pass. Goes to Quinton, left wing. Pulls up, feeds it in behind the Fort Wayne net. Courtenay out front. 30 seconds left on the Wings power play. McLeod back over in the deep slot. Long rebound, Major clears it.
Thomas had a real good box going there, Tim. They really couldn't penetrate the center.
4:30 left, first period of play. 16 seconds on the power play to Kalamazoo. 1-1's our score. Quinton fires it into the Fort Wayne zone. Played off by Corrales. Burnie throws a check. Corrales throws a check. Burnie another check.
Burnie, yeah.
Fought for in the corner, and it pops its way out. Who's got it? Boudreau puts it over the left wing side, but Joyce will pick it up. Both sides equal strength. 4 minutes left in the first period. Tom Corrales. Left wing to Boudreau. Right wing to Burnie, and he just about made it through there. Lead pass in for the Wings. They fire it,
nice
and
block.
It's knocked off by Corrales. Good block, Tommy. Come on.
That was a real poor call, I believe, Tim.
I thought it was really weak. He was really reaching out there, and I don't think he did any damage, but the ref's going to call it. Cross check.
What did I say a little bit ago? I thought he was going to let things go, and I apparently was wrong again.
Tom Corrales gets 2 on a cross check on a weak call. So the Wings on a power play. Face off in the Fort Wayne zone. 3:42 left, first period. Tied up 1-1 here. And the draw goes to Kalamazoo. Deep slot McLeod. He passes it over to Emmons. He looks around. In behind the goal line, but be fed back out to Emmons on the near board side. Back out to the left point to McLeod. One-time score. One-time shot by you-know-who. I believe De Palma gets the goal. That makes it 2-1 Kalamazoo on the power play. 3:24 left, first period.
That's only your opinion.
Yeah, me and the United Nations.
About 9,000 other people around here.
2-1, Kalamazoo in the lead. Emmons with the puck with 3 minutes left in the first period of play.
Oh, nice elbow.
Elbow thrown by Robinson. Goes into the corner out in front of the net. And now what do we got to call? Roughing to Robinson, I do believe, will pick up 2 minutes on a rough. So the Komets right back out with a power play of their own. Hope to tie this one up before the end of the first period.
Be a big boost, Tim.
Number 19, Scott Robinson, 2 minutes roughing, and 17 over the line.
There goes our dancers, the Homestead Hoofers. And the face-off to the Komets Boudreau. Right wing pass to Lonnie Loach. Loach goes into the slot. Drops it back to the point. Over to Richard. He shoots it just wide. And it's going to be picked up by the K-Wings. They'll come in on a 2-on-1 break. Shot black. And Beauregard ran into there by the K-Wing player. Komets feed it around the board. Millis falls down. Into the corner, Gruel. Boudreau has it. Boudreau right in front. Stepping up, Lambert. A shot. Lays right there in the crease. Gruel couldn't get a shot off of it.
Oh, man.
And shot into the crowd by Kalamazoo with 1:19 left in the power play.
It was a smart move, wasn't it?
No harm done. .19 left in the Komets power play. First period of play, 2-1 Wings in the lead. Colin Shin goes in against Mario Thayer for the face-off. Cassidy ready to drop the puck. He's chased out. In goes Bob Lakso. Draw is controlled by the Komets Butters. He fanned on a shot, goes up the point to Lambert. He feeds it back into the corners, Chin behind the net. Around over to Lakso against the boards. Bob Lakso back up the point to Lambert. He feeds it into the side. Richard catches it, kicks it into the corner. Good job of keeping it in. Butters goes after it. Mike Butters right out, and it's going to clear the zone. 50 seconds left in the power play to the Komets.
Great effort by Mike Butters there. Real smart heads-up play.
Kolstad cleans it out for the Wings, and Chin has it for the Komets. Here comes Colin. Carries it into the zone. It'll be picked off by Joyce, and Mario Thayer will come out for the Wings. They're hurrying to get a 2-on-1, and they mess it up. Moylan drops it back to Thayer. Mario Thayer looking for somebody, but the defense right there. Left wing pass Lakso to Burnie. Into the zone. Lakso has it, and it's fed back off.
Boyce, just take the
breaks
shot.
out. 10 seconds left in the power play. Emmons takes it wide. Beauregard the save. That does it for the power play. Both sides equal strength. Less than a minute left, first period of play. Stu Burnie for the Komets. Puts it into the Kazoo zone. Kaminski being interfered with by Keshmer. Left wing pass to Palma. The chicken wing special of the night. DePalma has it. Goes right through the Fort Wayne crease. Kaminski will go after it. Robinson goes after him. Boyce throws a check over there, and Emmons has it for K-Wings, but it bounces right out to center ice. Shot back in. Beauregard gloves it down. Brochu has it with 20 seconds left in the first period. Up into the Kalamazoo zone.
Oh, they could have had it.
16 seconds left. Fed around the boards to Courtenay. Courtenay just backhands it down the ice for DePalma. And an offsides.
Oh, DePalma, he's tough when Bawa's not out here.
And Kaminski over here talking things over with the Ed Courtenay. Nothing happens here.
Yep.
9 seconds left, first period, 2-1 Kalamazoo. Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone, just outside the face-off circle. 5 seconds left. So that will do it for the first period. Kalamazoo 2, Komets 1 at the end of the first period of play. Shots on goal favor the Kalamazoo Wings by 1, 11-10 over the Komets. So we will be back for second period action for the quest for the Turner Cup. Stay right where you are. You're watching Komets Hockey on ACPL Channel 10. This series is over. If KZoo wins, it's back up to Kalamazoo for Game 7 in their barn tomorrow at 6 o'clock Fort Wayne time. Well, Randy, Kalamazoo was pretty much flying that first period. We'll see if Komets can make some adjustments and start putting the old body on them here.
There's no doubt they're missing the intimidation factor with Steve Fletcher gone. And the injury to Robin Bawa is not helping the fact at all. But he's back. Bawa's back. I'm sure he's going to be making influence here.
Sellout crowd on hand tonight at the Coliseum.
Again. Sure, Mr. Torres is happy they're not having a standing room only ticket available, since the Comet team is making too much money the way it is.
Lance Roberts, tonight's referee, ready to drop the puck for the second period of play.
Say he's one of the few non-helmeted referees we've seen this year.
Talking before the game with Mr. Cassidy, the linesman, and he said that Mr. Roberts is a good official. So do I consider the source or what?
That's what I just ready to say. Look what I told you. Too much emphasis on that.
Mm-hmm. And we're all set at center ice. Face-off goes to the Komets. Fired in by Richard, and he takes an elbow from Messier. And it's out to Lucic. Fires it back into the zone. Komets have got to clear and then go back in. Chin in the forecheck, picked off by Boyce right out front. Nobody with him. Lakso gets it off the boards.
Jeez.
Joyce holding on to Chin. Shot goes out. Emmons picks it up in the slot. And we have a two-line pass.
See three Franke brothers over there in the press box above the Wowo radio sign behind Bob Chase and Robbie Irons. On the right is Dave Franke. In the middle is Mike Franke. And on the left is William Franke. He's out of Chicago right now. Works for Navistar.
They've done a marvelous job with this franchise this year. Fired in, Beauregard gloves it down, and he sticks it up to the near board sides. It clears the zone. Boudreau carries it out. Boudreau trips over the blue line. Gary Emmons has it. Lambert and Brochu. Brochu feeds it back to the Kalamazoo zone. Lappin has it for KZoo. On to the stick of Lambert and over to Brochu. Left wing pass to Loach. Puck goes down in behind the net. On around, Chacon icing Komets. Second period just underway. 18:45 left. 2-1 Kalamazoo. face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. Kick to the corner by Brochu. Danny Lambert feeds it right wing side to Burnie. He just misses it. Saccone picks it up for Kalamazoo. Enrico Saccone around the boards. Boudreau will pick it off. It goes right out front. Loach checked off. Loach comes up with it. He feeds it over to Lambert on the left wing
side. Nice play by Danny.
Emmons fires it around the board for Kalamazoo. Clears the zone. At center ice, fought for. Boudreau tries to feed it back in. Lambert being held down there in the Kalamazoo players bench area. Over to Loach in the slot, and he fanned on the shot. Burnie tries to get it off his skate. Loach hustles after it. Back out to the point to Lucic, over to Corrales. Corrales, he can shoot it. He fires it right on goal. Millis the save. Quinton in for the rebound into the corner. Kalamazoo brings it out. Center ice, pass goes into the Fort Wayne zone. Lucic going back after it. He clears it around the near boards, picked up by Quinton, and out comes the Komets Corrales. Up to center ice to Killer. Killer takes it in. Bawa right wing side. Killer has it. Tries to feed it in front. Can't get it done. Gruel into forecheck, and it gets by Lucic. Picks it up at his own blue line. Up to Killer. Drops it to Gruel. Nice
Offside.
Offside. Offside. Komets. 17:03 left. 2-1 KZoo. Off just outside the Kalamazoo blue line. Chin takes the draw, gets it back to Richard. Richard will pump it right into the Kalamazoo zone around the boards. Moylan has it. He puts it out. Lambert kicks it back, but KZoo comes up with it. Center ice. McHugh feeds it in. Picked up by Chin. Along the near board side.
Whoa! A little chin up on my stick there.
And a little 9-iron up to center ice.
Good hit by Boyce.
Check by Boyce, and here goes Chin. And Joyce made a diving look at this. We got 3 Kalamazoo players in the net.
Good. It's one way to get a face-off in the zone.
Millis and another player from Kalamazoo bumped and went right into their own net. Too bad we couldn't have had a good shot on goal there, Randy. That would have counted.
Yep.
De Palma on the ice for the Wings. Ice repair in the crease of the Kalamazoo zone.
Oh, Tim.
Yes.
What do you think?
By the dawn's early light. Seeing double.
Pat's thinking hard about that.
Okay, we're ready for the face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. Boudreau in for the draw against Gary Emmons. Face-off won by the Wings. Saccone puts it back. Boudreau picks it up, fires it in behind the net. We got it in front. Burnie couldn't get a shot off. Comes up to De Palma, and Larry De Palma is being lined up. Makes his way past the defense. Look out. Cleared to the side by the Komets. Good defensive play. Shot in front. Long rebound. Komets fight for it. Kept in by Kalamazoo. Emmons. Over to De Palma. Out to the right point. Kept in. DePalma has it. Look out, Boudreau. Got it right in front of the Fort Wayne net. Goes all the way back out to Kolstad. He feeds it right back into the Komets zone. Beauregard, big move, sliding out to knock that puck awry. Here comes Loach and Boudreau. Lonnie Loach and Boudreau fed right on the defense of Kalamazoo. And up to center ice come the Wings. Long shot, long rebound.
Real sloppy passes, Tim.
And Kalamazoo called for an offside.
They're just not concentrating. Of course, those guys are getting a little tired. Lonnie couldn't quite hit him with the pass in the right wing.
Kalamazoo still in that 2-1 lead. 15:36 left, second period of play. Face-off just outside the Fort Wayne blue line. And we still have some bad ice down there in the goal crease of the Kalamazoo. Yarmo Millis putting a little water on it. This tied up. Kaminski in for the draw. He wins it back to Brochu, over to Lusick. Center ice. Shot into the Kalamazoo zone. Stopped by Millis. He fires it around the far boards. Stopped at the point by Lusick. Fires it right back in. Took a funny bounce there. Bruce Major into forecheck along with Kaminski. Bawa goes back for it.
Oh.
15:09 left. Second period of play. 2-1 Kazoo. Right wing pass to Robinson.
Good move.
Major has it for the Komets. Back into the Kalamazoo zone goes Major. Backhands it through, picked off by the defense. Out to neutral ice. Komets control with Brochu. Brochu right into Kaminski, right wing side. Got Major breaking in. Oh, a boarding call here. And Kaminski is down.
Well, the referee's giving Bawa instructions. So now they're even.
Kaminski down on the ice.
I hope it's Kevin's way of trying to encourage a little bit of a major penalty out of that.
Bawa, what did Bawa go in for?
For bumping Kesmer. Knocked his helmet off of him.
Kevin Kaminski down on the ice. Somewhat a familiar position for Kevin at times. And as we've said many times before, if any one man will get back up and play again, it'll be Kevin.
Oh, he'll be back. Out there. It's a bit of a cheap shot, I believe, too, I'd have to say.
I would agree with that.
Kaminski was bent over in the corner and definite boarding or severe cross check, I guess.
Kaminski still down on the ice. Is that the team doctor out there,
Yes,
Randy?
sir. He was one in their last game that gave Kevin 20 stitches.
We'll have to wait and see how Kevin is. We certainly hope he's okay.
Well, so far he's been pretty instrumental in this game. Hit the first goal.
first goal in the game. Making it 1-0 Komets at the time. Still down on the ice.
He's such an aggressive player. He's not really that big. And being so aggressive, you're prone to a little more injury. You don't have that extreme muscle content behind it. I just hope it's not a back problem.
And they're bringing the stretcher onto the ice. This doesn't look good. See this, Randy, somewhat of a cheap shot down there by Kalamazoo. Anytime you put a player into the boards like that, it's you never know what might happen, especially from behind like that. You know, you can't see the guy coming, and that close to the boards, you haven't got time to react to it and straighten yourself up.
Yeah, usually it's an injury to the forehead or teeth or the dasher rail.
Kevin, I don't think likes to look at that stretcher, Randy. He wants to get up. Kaminski on his feet. They're going to help him off the ice. I do believe he's going to say, take that stretcher and get it out of here.
I'll tell you, this team's full of crowd favors, and he's just one of them, Tim.
Certainly. As they help Kevin Kaminski off the ice.
Steve ought to run that off there like a skateboard or something.
Into the dressing room goes Killer Kaminski. We'll see if he can make it back. If anybody can, he can.
See John Finch in there taking a couple pictures of him coming in.
We'll get the call now. We have a cross check, I can see, and a roughing. So it's going to be a 2-2, Randy. From what I can see of the referee's signals down there.
Penalties for the wing. Number 5, Dan Edberg, 2 minutes clock checking. Number 28, Robin Bawa, 2 minutes roughing. Time 5:73.
Coincidental minors.
Now I could have seen a 4-minute. No, I could have seen a 2-minute on that one.
Of play.
Palma's really getting heckled by these guys down there. It really bothers him.
Well, that's too bad.
Hey, as long as they don't beat on the glass and stuff, that's fine. Looks like got glass repair.
Went into the board so hard that it damaged the plexiglass over there, and corner.
See Bill Fox, Rich, Tom, Steve over there.
The crowd cheering on the Komets, trying to get them fired up.
We were behind with these guys, what, about 4 or 5 goals? We came back and won the game.
Yes, that was one of the most outstanding comebacks I've seen.
Oh,
without a doubt. We certainly hope Kevin Kaminski is okay.
If I had to put money on it, I'd put money on he'll be back. So John Anderson walking the walkway down there. I know he wants to be out there real bad.
No, it's a real darn shame that his injury had to come. John Anderson, a big plus for any team that he's on. As we are still fixing the glass in the corner.
Got a couple hundred people from Kalamazoo here tonight. Sure, nothing compared to the group that we had up there on Wednesday.
2,500 people in attendance at Kalamazoo Wednesday night. Not too good.
And the rumor is we had about 700 from Fort Wayne up there.
Kalamazoo stands to lose their affiliation with Minnesota next year. Here goes the twister. He'll get him gone. Ron Zerker getting it on. Play the whole song, Randy. He's going to run out of gas. But he looks fired up to me. Off with the signs. He just ran out. And he's getting a fan job now, that's for sure. Back up one more try.
Guy's gonna have a heart attack.
Not at a hockey game. You'll wait till he gets home to do that. He doesn't want to miss anything here. He's flat on his back.
And so it's just sort of bouncing around the music.
Now he's back up again. On the rebound. we're back to action now after quite a delay. In the chin. Up against the far boards. Lucic working his man over.
Oh, yeah.
Brought into the Fort Wayne zone. Goes up to the Kalamazoo zone. Gruel hauled down, no call on the play.
Gee, Sal.
A big takedown here, and I don't believe the ref didn't call anything on that. Gaddis got away with that. Lakso into the corner. Checked by Moylan. Joyce takes a check from behind. Chin in to fight for it.
Guy can't believe that, Tim. Bobby Lakso, probably the lowest penalty man in the league, just got yanked down big time.
In full sight of the referee who called nothing. Remember, that's the same guy that Cassidy said was a good official.
Some of these people don't know what they're talking about. I guess so. That was brutal, Tim.
I have other language to describe it.
Referring to horse manure or what?
Face off. Goes to the Komets Brochu, fed back in behind the net. Brochu steps up for it. Cleared out the length of the rink. Played by Beauregard. Lambert back for it. With 13-18 left, second period of play, 2-1. Kalamazoo, DePalma with the puck in the Fort Wayne zone. He tries to feed it out front, can't get it done. Boudreau picks it up. Can't find Loach on the breakout pass, and we got some trouble in front of the Fort Wayne net.
Oh, now we're going to get a penalty. Unbelievable. Both of them?
We'll see what the call is.
Oh,
for
check. God's sakes. If anything, Tim, both of them should have gone. Palma sticks up in the air around Brochu's neck. Unbelievable. I tell you, Tom Barry is here tonight, and I hope he's watching this. Sitting right there at the end of the press box. Terrible. It's an embarrassment, is what it is.
Brother. Lance Roberts, who just graduated from the Stevie Wonder School of Refereeing, is the official tonight. Some jerk just threw something on the ice. DePalma goes over to Lavin. Kalamazoo on the power play. Shouldn't be, but they are. DePalma one-times it. Rebound comes out to Ian Boyce. He clears it out, goes down into the Kalamazoo zone. The crowd picks it back. Major back after, gives him a little slash. Four checked in by Major. Major
I'll
goes
take him
in.
out.
Randy wants some blood. And here comes DePalma. Shot, Beauregard the save. DePalma, that's it, DePalma. Get worked up. You're going to get out of here.
What a squirrel.
.119 left in the power play to Kalamazoo.
He's sure taken away from the game, I'll tell you that. Now Bawa's back.
Unbelievable officiating here in the last 2 minutes of play.
He sure isn't very consistent. I said at the beginning of the game, it looked like he's going to let things go, and then boom, he starts calling some ridiculous plays.
Face off in the Fort Wayne zone. Chin into the draw, and it's whistled down again. Lakso and Quinton to back up. Draw goes to Kalamazoo. A shot from the deep slot. Beauregard the save, the rebound, not cleared out. Kolstad gets it back over to Quinton. Quinton is run hard by Lusick. Lakso checks his man, fought for along the near board sides, goes back out to the point to Kolstad. He shoots it in, Beauregard the save. Comes back out to Quinton again. Puts it back to the point to Kolstad over to the left point. Fed into the corner. Kalamazoo moving the puck pretty good. Here's Kolstad back out to the left. One-timer dropped down by Chin, blocks it off, and that hurt. Kept in by Joyce. Back out to Joyce at the slot. Skated around. 35 seconds left in the power play. Kolstad back over to Thayer. Back out to Kolstad. He feeds it in front, knocked down by Chin. And it's kept in. It's cleared out finally by the Komets. Chin was slightly hooked off the play on that. And it clears down in the Kalamazoo zone with 15 seconds left in the Kalamazoo power play into the Fort Wayne zone. Courtenay, look out! Oh! Beauregard reaches back and grabs one. It was just almost ready to go across the goal line.
And off of Lusick's foot, Tim.
Close call. 9 seconds left in the Kalamazoo power play. Ourselves a real tight one tonight. 2-1. Kalamazoo in the lead with 11:11 left. Second period of play. 9 seconds left on the Kalamazoo power play. Boyce in to make the draw against Gaddis. Gaddis must put his stick down first. He wouldn't do it, so he's out of that face-off circle, and in goes Messier. And the draw goes to Kalamazoo out to McLeod. It's in the deep slot. Fed in by Kesmer into the corner. Messier tries to play it. The Komets clear it out, and Kaminski back on the ice. Look who's back, folks. Killer Kaminski just about gets a goal. He's back. The killer is back. And he just about popped one. Icing. And Kevin Kaminski is back on the ice.
Looks like we got power play, Tim.
And we do, I think. Maybe. Let's see what the call's going to be.
Yep.
What do you get it for, a rough? Boarding on Messier. We get a power play.
Let's get one here, fellas. Come on.
Betcha, Red Ryder. .47 left. 2-1 Kalamazoo. Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. 2-minute power play for the Komets. Boudreau, Bawa, Richard, Loach, and Lambert on the power play unit for the K's. Gaddis will be out of the circle.
Again.
And in goes McHugh against Boudreau. Face-off goes to the Komets' Lambert. Danny Lambert brings it back. Cross point pass to Richard. Back to Lambert. Shot way up into the crowd. So we'll have a whistle and a face-off with 1:50 left in the power play of the Komets in the Kalamazoo zone.
Danny Lambert right there at the point had two guys on him and he really handled the puck well. He got it over to Richard. Lambert over to Richard.
Boudreau's over there on the side of the net. Richard takes a big spill and it's cleared out the length of the rink. Danny Lambert will go back and pick it up for the Komets. 1:35 left on the K's power play. 10:18 left, second period, 2-1 Kazoo. Komets looking for the tying goal. Goes just by Boudreau, goes into Millis.
Interference.
Bit along the boards to Bawa. Flipped up into the air, and it's in the corner. Bawa.
Oh my God! That was a little bit of a payback, wasn't it?
I guess, in the same spot Kaminski got decked.
Now do you call that?
You get a feeling, Randy, we're going to get a 5-minute here? Nope, 2-minute, I believe. Boudreau into the box. Two minutes boarding.
Of course, he didn't get the retaliation, did he?
No.
This guy's brutal, I'll tell you.
Feels as frustrated as I do and you do, Randy.
You know, Tim, I felt really bad the other night when the guy called on Sports Talk and talked about me, how I was cutting down. So I felt bad about that. But can you imagine what his feelings are right now? 8,000 people yelling at him. We want somebody else. Want somebody to replace you. I mean, I thought I felt bad having one guy give me a hard time.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Must have to have a thick skin, eh, Randy?
I'd have all the mirrors taken out of my house, I'll tell you that.
Goes on in the Fort Wayne zone. Shot wide. Fire back to the rebound. Beauregard makes it back in time. It's on the side of the Fort Wayne net, but it'll be played off by Brochu around the near board side. Lakso has it. Both sides, 4 skaters aside for 32 seconds, and then the Komets will have a man disadvantage for less than a minute. Puck finds its way up to
he could have had it.
Moylan, and he loses it, and it goes into his own zone. Fires around the boards to Joyce. Lakso in the forecheck, still in there.
Oh, come on! Interference! Two-line pass. Offside pass. Tim, that was interference. The puck wasn't even close to the guy. Unbelievable. Have I mentioned that before?
The question was just raised down there on the ice. If you can't see, raise your hand, and look what Lance Roberts is doing. Boy, oh boy. Seconds, the K-Wings will have a 54-second power play. Face-off control down into the Kalamazoo zone by the Komets. K-Wings on the power play now for 48 seconds. Boyce into forecheck, comes up to Emmons.
Run him.
To DePalma. It's in the Fort Wayne zone. Cleared out. McLeod, Boyce puts a hit on McLeod. Sucker puncher DePalma on the ice. Major fires it. DePalma knocks it down at the blue line. 25 seconds left. Boyce just about stole that one. McLeod left wing to DePalma. Here goes DePalma into the Fort Wayne zone. He drops it off for Emmons. Emmons takes a look around. 12 seconds left on the power play for Kalamazoo. 6 seconds left on the power play. Back out to the deep slot. Right side, DePalma fires it wide. Too bad, Larry. Cleared the zone, and both sides equal strength. And Boyce gets his stick on that. Runs DePalma.
Good job, Ian.
Listen to the crowd. They like it whenever DePalma gets hit. Loach picks it up. Fires a blast stick save by Millis. And a little high stick by Robinson there. Fought for. Loach has it. Gets it out front, and Burnie can't make it. He's being held on to. Emmons into the Fort Wayne zone. Robinson will chase after it. Beauregard plays it. Fought for along the boards in the Fort Wayne zone. Comes out to Stu Burnie. Being hooked.
Nice play there.
Brochu up the boards to Loach. Loach looks for somebody. He's got Burnie breaking, but played off by the defense of Kalamazoo in behind their own net with 6:58 left in the second period. Wings on a 2-1 lead. Richard back out. Gruel picks it up. Komets wanting a line change on the play.
Ooh.
Gruel whacks his man. A good one. Beauregard along the glass. McHugh and
Nice going,
Lakso
Bobby.
clears it out to the neutralized area. Joyce has it. He fires it
At his own man.
off of Goddess's skate.
Kalamazoo,
They had a penalty call.
What now?
A high
Oh,
stick.
jeez.
2 minutes high stick on the Komets.
Unbelievable.
Goodness gracious. Off in the Fort Wayne zone. Komets find themselves a man short again. Having a lot of trouble getting this game tied up when we got a man in the box all night. DePalma has it at the point. Back out to the deep slot over to DePalma. Fed up in front. Goddess. Along the sideboards, back out left point, McLeod to DePalma. One time's a weak shot. Back out to DePalma. Fired into the corner. Lambert around the boards. DePalma will knock this down to point. Feeds it back to McHugh. McHugh backhands it around. Messier will have it. Messier up over to Goddess. Goddess looking for some help. Can't find anybody. He's got DePalma, who one times it was blocked off by Chin. Twice tonight, Collins knocked 2 good shots down. DePalma feeds it over to Goddess in the side. Goddess looking around side of the net. And a good save by Beauregard right there. And he runs. Good hand. Knocks DePalma flat. Into the sideboards, Chin fights for it.
Look at that, Chin got it.
Here comes Richard. Richard dumps it into the Kalamazoo zone.
Nice play by Colin Chin.
50 seconds left in the power play. Chin ran DePalma a good one there, Randy. Flattened him, but good.
He just sidestepped and let DePalma go head first into the boards there. Just gave him a little bit of a boost. Offsides?
Offside. Pass should be.
Oh, no.
They let it go. Courtenay has it in the Fort Wayne zone. 30 seconds left. Power play time. Boyce tries to break out. He's got his stick on the front. Here goes Ian Boyce. Ran hard into the boards by McLeod.
Yeah,
and we got
all right.
And we got a penalty call. Ian Boyce just hustling his soul out. So, that takes care of the Kalamazoo power play. The Komets will come out with a one-man advantage for 1:38. 4:47 left, second period of play. 2-1, K-Wings in the lead. Face off in the Kalamazoo zone. Come on, guys, let's get one in there. Boudreau in for the draw. Corrales gets it at the point. Millis gets a skate on that one.
Nice elbow.
Loach in the corner. 4-on-4 here. Boudreau has it, finds Corrales out front, but he can't quite tip it there, and it's back to Brochu. He tips it back into the corner. Loach goes after it. Lonnie Loach still has the puck. Good job of hanging on to her, Loacher. Over to Brochu. He fires in the deep slot, and there's no rebound. Millis hangs on. So the Komets are on the power play for 1:34.
Monty Palmer, get out there, take a position. Robin Bawa is out there. I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to see them just square off with equal space for both, and may the best man win.
Probably would be better than Tyson Ruddick.
Oh, yeah.
Komets on the power play. 4:20 left, second period of play. Boudreau, Loach, Bawa, Lambert, and Richard on the points. And he throws Gaddis out again. Nope, he's still in there. And
well, that's some kind of record, I think.
Gaddis is tossed out again. So McHugh will go in for the draw.
Try to get back to Lambert.
Draw goes to Kalamazoo, but it's kept in by Bawa. Boudreau tries to get his stick out of Kesmer's hand. It's along the boards. Lambert tries to feed it back in. And McHugh breaks out. Richard will make the play. Spins around to Boudreau. Uh-oh, giveaway. Bad pass. Gaddis shoots. No! Do we have a save or a goal? You didn't see it. What do we have? I'll tell you. I think Beauregard made the save. Beauregard made the save. No goal on the play.
Behind that goal, Judge, I want to be hitting the key anyway.
Oh, boy. Close call. Boy, Randy, a 3-1 lead at this point would have been disastrous.
Yes, it sure would.
Just a bad pass out there, and it was picked up by Gaddis. It just about found its way over the goal line.
Richard just didn't give a real good backhanded pass off the boards, and Boudreau really couldn't get a hold of it. And we did get a hold of it, just wasn't real sure.
Komets on the power play for 1 minute, 5 seconds yet. Here they come. Up to Lakso. He raises it into the Kalamazoo zone. He's still on his feet. Feeds it around behind the net to Chin. Chin wipes out there.
Nice cross check.
And it clears out to Lambert. He's being chased by Messier. Right down in front of his own net. Lambert brings it back out. Being hooked. Right wing pass to Lakso. Bob fires it around. 35 seconds left on the power play. Boudreau checked off by Kesmer. Bawa in for it. Back out to the point to Richard. A shot. Millis the save. Rebound. Cleared out. And it goes the length of the rink. Beauregard on the save. 20 seconds left in the power play for the Komets. 3:05 left. Second period of play. 2-1 Kalamazoo. Here comes the Komets. Shot into the Kazoo zone. 9 seconds left on the power play. Cleared out again by Kalamazoo. 4 seconds left. That'll kill the power play off. Richard into the corner. Both sides equal strength. Brochu in behind his net, brings it out. Left wing pass, tips it over to
Burnie?
Stu Burnie. Burnie tries to spin through his man. Major into the corner. Boyce after it. Out to Major. Back over to Burnie. Burnie into the corner. Major after it again.
Come on, fellas, take the body. Ah, interference!
Boyce goes after it. And
Nice
Burnie,
elbow, nice elbow.
Elbow lapping, and it's Brochu. He hits a quick shot. But look at this. Moylan interfering out there. The Komets out to the slot. A shot blocked off by the defense. Major feeds it back into the corner. And it's cleared out.
No interference. The guy hit.
Lambert He made the call this time. And De Palma goes in from behind, naturally. Trying to get things evened up, I believe, what De Palma was trying to do. Komets with chin hurt on that one. He limps off the ice.
Yeah, he went into boards at a very awkward ankle. I'm too excited to even talk, which is not unusual. But he really hit an awkward angle there.
So the Komets right back on the power play again.
Say they've got to capitalize, Tim, with a minute and 48 seconds to go in this period. They've got to even it up. Just got to. The new game going into the third. They have the momentum going with them.
So the Komets will put out Boudreau, Bawa, Loach, Rule, Brochu on the power play. 1:48 left, second period still 2-1 Kalamazoo. Draw just inside the Kalamazoo blue line. Gruel goes back to center ice, picks it up, feeds it off the boards. It'll be picked off by McLeod. He fires at the length of the rink. On goal, Beauregard makes the stop. Lead pass up to center ice, and it's overskated, and Kalamazoo, 2 men, look out, and a high one up over to the glass. It goes into the side, and here comes Boudreau. One-on-one, Boudreau goes in, looking for some help, passes it over to Gruel. A shot! Oh, Loach missed it. Lambert at the point. Gruel, a shot, lays right there and trickles wide. Loach after it. Right out there you got Lambert. Shooter Danny. Trickles wide again. Loach after it. He can't get his stick on it. 1:12 left in the power play, and it finds its way by Gruel. Ooh. Some furious action there, Randy. 1:09 left on the power play for the Komets. Come on, let's get this tied up.
Any more opportunities like that, they got to lower me on a stretcher from here. Boy, there's some opportunities there. I'm really surprised Gruel even got a hold of that shot that first time. One Boudreau threw over to him.
Yes, and now we got Lakso, Chin, Bawa, Lambert, and Richard on the power play unit. So Lakso will take the face off. Chin was pushed out of the circle. Draw goes to the Komets. Lambert, and it clears the zone. Backhand pass over to Richard. He fires it right back in behind the net. Millis knocks the net off.
Oh, yeah, very.
Look at this. Why didn't they stop the play earlier?
Komets what?
Delayed offside. They should have stopped.
That's right.
Yeah, they should have stopped the play. So that wasted about 4 seconds of the Komets power play.
Oh, jeez.
Third to zone. 41 seconds left in the period. Richard has it for the K's. Come on, let's go. Let's get it down there and put some pressure on these guys. Colin Chin lugs it up to center ice. Takes it in, and it's kept in the zone by the Komets. Richard over the side, and just an open net. Bawa tries to wrap around, can't make it. 2 Komets being held down in front of the net. Bawa after it in the corner, comes back into the slot. Kept in by the Komets. Lambert, he tries to feed it into Bawa, but it looks like, no, Richard will step up. Puts it over the side, score! Goal, Komets! Home run! A time! A new game!
5 seconds to go in the period.
5 seconds left! The Komets tie it up! Yes! Oh! This place just exploded! The Komets tied it up!
already committed out. She got the puck and he was gone. Little spinaroo.
What a play.
So that gets us back to what we should have had. We should have had the one on the, when Milas moved the net there.
Boy, oh boy, what a relief. 5 seconds left. Here goes Loach. 4 seconds. Got time for a shot. It goes wide. 1 second. And that's the end of the second period.
Way to go, fellas. This is it. Take it in the
Get the big mo. Get the big mo for the third period. We got a new hockey game, folks. It's 2-2. Whoa, brother. I'll tell you. If those people from Kalamazoo visited up John for Valium, I could use some myself right now. Mrs. Brian McKee down here between the second and third period and asked how Brian was. She said he's coming along fine. Should be ready for the next series. Assuming, of course, we can win this one with Kalamazoo. So that's good news.
I hope so.
Second Komet goal, also with an assist, number 28, Robin.
Oh, way to go, Robin. Robin gets an assist on the second Komet goal. And we are set for third period action here tonight. Game 6. Komets win it, they wrap this series up. Team of Kalamazoo wins it, we go back there tomorrow night. Opening face-off on period 3. Goes to the wings. Fired into the Fort Wayne zone. Ice is a little bit wet back there behind the Fort Wayne goal. Fired the length of the rink. Both sides are at equal strength. Moylan plays it for the wings, off the glass. Chin after it. Takes an elbow.
Nice elbow.
And it's whistled down for a face-off.
After the game tonight, party at Great Lake Field Bar and
Early in a period like this, you really want to watch your movement of the puck because you're going to hit those wet spots occasionally, and you're really going to mess yourself up.
Finding her way back to her seat. Bet she's hoping they win. She don't want to have to put up with Al if they don't, huh, Randy?
Oh, boy.
McHugh in his own zone around the boards, too. And that's going to find us some icing on the waved off. Has got down there to it. Lucic brings it back up for the Komets. Lucic fires it into the Kalamazoo corner. And what? Just ahead of the play was one of the Komets. It was whistled down for an offside.
That's unusual.
My attendance guess tonight is 8,004. Anybody else?
Oh, gosh. That sounds...
8,004 and a half, Pat Stelny says.
He's looking at that amputee over there. He's counted as a full one, Pat. That double amputee, he's counted as a full one. As long as his butt takes up a seat.
Okay. I didn't say that, folks. That was Randy Markham, spelled R-A-N-D-Y. Or is it I? I, yes. Here come the Komets. 19 minutes left, third period. Burnie carries it into the Kalamazoo zone. Plays it off the board, tries to golf it in front. It's in behind the net for Saccone, picks it up for Kalamazoo. DePalma hurries after it. It's right back in front of the Kalamazoo net. Brought out by Emmons, who flips it into the Fort Wayne corner. Brochu picks it up for the K's. Left wing pass up. Loach, but it's intercepted by the K-Wings. Fire goes in left wing side. Right out front. Bawa gets over there and clears it out of harm's way. Jeez. Killer Kaminski takes it in. Tries to play it off the board, but it's tipped back out to center ice. Shot back into the Kalamazoo zone. Along the board, spot 4. Bawa, but it's cleared out to the wings. Quinton, but it's knocked down by Lucic. Weak shot into the Fort Wayne zone. Beauregard plays it. 17:59 left, 2-2.
Hit the referee.
Richard has it. He plays it around the boards.
Could have had it.
Can't play it, so no icing on the play. Goes all the way back into his zone and picks it up. Lappin with it. Peter Lappin.
Got a game he had 2 goals in, so you got to watch that man.
Speedy little devil. Icing Kazoo.
Let's go, fellas. Turn it up a notch. Force that play, Bruce.
Oh my, look at this. We got half the crew of Humor 8 and their wives along here tonight. Mark Gavart swinging one of the crazy towels. Kirk Swenson, their wives.
They're shaking a little bit down there.
Kirk Swenson with a new haircut.
And he looks good.
Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. Back to Lucic. Fires one. Blocker saved by Millis into the corner. Lakso hurries back there. Fed around the boards by Millis. Checked back in by Major. Lakso, he forechecks. Messier comes up with it. Clears it out to Lucic at center ice. Lucic fires it right back in off the glass and it finds its way right through. Oh, Major just overskated it.
Tell you got to watch that. That glass.
You never know.
Change them up, fellas. Don't get too many men.
Richard throws it back into Kalamazoo zone. Chased down by Moylan.
It's a weak.
And a whistle. Icing against the Komets.
So as Mark Wilkins talked, if you missed the Comet Corner the other night, we had Mark Wilkins, the linesman from Fort Wayne, that does a lot of games in the IHL and college hockey. If for the icing, will be waved off if the man's follow through with the stick. The end of the stick goes over the red line.
And returning servicemen from Saudi Arabia. Congratulations, guys, on a job well done. Face-off in their zone, Emmons and Boudreau. Cassidy ready to drop the puck, and the draw goes to Kalamazoo to Palma. Messes it around with it. Fires it back in front, and it's picked off the Brochu. Up comes Burnie. Stu Burnie into the zone, fakes a shot, goes wide around Ciccone. Still has the puck, Burnie does, and he fires it out to Brochu. Brochu backhands it. Nice. Little cheap shot from Palma. Shot! Rebound by Millis. Ooh, what a save, Millis. Emmons, right wing pass. He finds his man. And it's cleared out to Burnie. Up to center ice. Boudreau looks for it. Emmons will pick it up for Kalamazoo. Gets it back onto his defense. Keshmer dumps it into the Fort Wayne zone. Is chased down by Robinson and Lambert. Fought for along the end boards. Ian Boyce has it. He's hooked. No call on this one. Look out, guys. And Boyce
3-on-2. 4-on-2.
4-on-2. Rice for the Komets into the Kalamazoo zone. A shot. Millis wide. Millis made the initial save on it. Bawa has it. Gets it around to Burnie. A shot. Millis will stick into the corner. Richard will have it. Feeds it around, but Quinton picks it off. Goes back to the point. Gruel fires it in behind the net. Comes around the nearboard side. Lucic goes for it. Bawa has it. Back around behind. Nobody there but Kalamazoo. McLeod. Comes up to Keshmer. Lakso in his own zone, and it's fed up to the Kalamazoo zone. Moylan
could have had it. He's waved off.
15 minutes left. McHugh, left wing pass, played off the boards by Lucic. Lakso has it. Oh my, what we got? Offsides at the Kalamazoo line. You're on TV, buddy. Yeah.
Ah, woo!
Yeah, I went down, did the splits.
God, I go down, I'd stick.
Good job, kiddo. Back to action here. It's fired in. Beauregard gloves it down. Whew, boy, I got the feeling of a sudden death game here.
Oh, man, I don't even want to think about it.
Major fires it into the Kalamazoo zone. Left there, Moylan picks it up. Major into forecheck. Thomas have it. Lakso spins, waits for some help. Spins around. Good job, Bobby. He really hustled there, Randy, to gain some time for his teammates. Lambert goes back and picks it up in his own zone. And that'll be an icing on the Komets. With 14:15 left. Third period.
Oh, yeah, he's going to take on Chin. Those girls over in 17. See them? Girls in 17. Low arena, two rows off the rail. Quite a dancing crowd here, Tim.
Yes.
Nice going, Bruce.
Third out, Cone goes back after it. Behind his own net. Burnie back into forechecks to Cone. Picked off the Brochu, fed back to the Kalamazoo zone. Burnie has it, onside.
Interference, my God. Sorry.
And in front, Loach almost had one. And it hits, stick bounces up into the air. Boudreau back out front. Kalamazoo will clear it out.
Little interference.
Emmons and De Palma into the Fort Wayne zone. Goes Emmons wide around. Good save, Beauregard.
Nice poke check by Beauregard, too.
Look out. Look out. Ooh. Kalamazoo putting the pressure on into the Fort Wayne zone. Lambert comes up with it. He can't clear it around. Lappin in to fight for it. De Palma goes into the boards. Whistled down for a face-off in the Fort Wayne zone.
Yeah, the orange shirt there, Pat.
Face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. Draw goes to McLeod of Kalamazoo. He walks in, saves Beauregard, and he hangs on. 13:10 left, third period of play. Still 2-2. Kaminski into the draw. Draw wins by the Komets, and it comes up to Bawa, who feeds it back to center ice. Dyer has it. Back in the corner, Richard will play it for the Komets. Along the boards, and it clears the zone. No icing on the play. Kaminski in around behind the net. And Bawa just couldn't find the open net. Millis had vacated. No icing on this. Beauregard Clears it out to Bawa. Bawa to Kaminski. Killer takes it into the zone himself and is poke checked back out to center ice. Lucic has it. Lucic taking a slide chop there. Keshmer.
Kaminski.
Behind the Kalamazoo net tire, puts it around. Boyce has got it. Up front, slot. Lambert.
Great shot, Tim.
Boyce is after it again. Even Boyce fights for it. Kaminski is hauled down. He makes the play anyhow. Into the corner, McLeod and Boyce go, and it's in behind the net. Gruel in there after it. He tries to kick it out. Being harassed by Gruel.
Gruel doing a good job before checking there, Tim.
Kaminski, Gruel goes after it. Checks, puts it
got
up. He's got a man in front. Boyce takes a slot. Lambert, a high shot, finds his way behind the net. Cleared around the boards and out to center ice. Brochu will have it for the Komets. Time for a line change. Gruel still on the ice, and we have a icing now on Kalamazoo with 11:27
Okay, boys,
left.
Let's go, fellas. Come on. Put the pressure on them. My heart couldn't take it right now.
Face-off goes to the Komets Brochu. A shot. Millis the glove save and hangs. Boy, what a blast.
He's got him fired up now, Tim. Now keep it going.
Komets. Brochu keeps it in. Feeds it into the corner, but it's picked out to center ice. Major hustles after it. Fires it off the boards. Messier for Kalamazoo with it. Over to Moylan. Back over to Joyce. Up to center ice goes Gaddis. Fires along with in Beauregard the save. Around the boards to Major. Major picks it up. Chin feeds it back in the Kalamazoo zone. Komets make another line change. Shot knocked down by the Komet defense, and we got a
premature offsides, I believe.
10:32 left, 2-2. Game 6 of the IHL Turner Cup playoffs. Face-off just outside the Fort Wayne blue line. Boudreau in for it against Gary Emmons. Kolstad has it, pumps it into the Fort Wayne zone. Beauregard leaves it for Lucic. Lucic up to Stu Burnie. Finds Boudreau into the Kalamazoo zone. Fired back out. Uh-oh. Kalamazoo.
That's tripping on.
Whoa, here we go. Boudreau, Loach trailing. Loach breaks for the net. Can't get it over to him. Play goes on in the Fort Wayne zone. Emmons a shot. Look out! It's right there. Did Palma miss the open net? Penalty call. on the Komets.
Oh, man.
With 9:51 left, Kalamazoo goes on the power play. Burnie goes into the penalty box. Two for a hold. Hang on here, folks. Penalty killers for Fort Wayne will be Chin, Lakso, Brochu, Lambert. 2-2. Let's hold them off here. Mario Thayer, Ed Courtenay, Wayne Joyce, McLeod, Quinton on the ice for Kalamazoo. Face off in the Fort Wayne zone, goes to the wings, back to the point to Joyce. Along the near boards, Thayer. Deep slot, Joyce, back to Thayer. Back to the deep slot. Fake shot one time, it went high. Thayer knocked down in the corner by Brochu. Kalamazoo controls in the Fort Wayne zone. And it clears the zone. K-Wings got to get back on side, and it's brought back in the Fort Wayne's offside. Should have been by about a foot. Come on, Bowie, getting the net. Kalamazoo in the Fort Wayne zone. Power play has 1:15 left to run on it. Thayer has the puck. Back out to Joyce. Over to Thayer against the near boards. Thayer back out to the slot to the point. Back over to Joyce. Fed into the corner. Brochu. Kalamazoo doing a lot of passing, but no shooting. Courtenay's shot goes wide. Picked up at the point by McLeod. Fed over to the corner. Into the side and back out to the deep slot to Joyce. And whipped on by Courtenay. Courtenay looks around. Still has the puck in behind the Fort Wayne net. Quinton right in front. Komets clear. Komets clear it. 35 seconds left on the power play. Courtenay into the Fort Wayne zone. He has it at the point. Major checks in there.
Oh, boy.
Comes out in front. Clears the
Good job.
On the goal by the Komets. 20 seconds left in the power play. Lucic picks it off. He's got a man right there, but he couldn't get it to Loach. 10 seconds left in the Kalamazoo power play. Time for one more rush, and here they come into the Fort Wayne zone. McHugh knocked down really good by Lucic. Third out. Oh, just about had a breakaway for Loach. Major.
Yes.
Oh, down penalty call.
They got it. All right.
Penalty. Killed the power play off. Now the Komets go on a 2-minute power play with 7:46 left in this game.
I think they only had about 2 shots there, Tim, that were worth anything.
Now is the time. Now is the time. 7:46 left in this game. Power play time for the Komets. 2 minutes on the penalty to Keshmer. Face-off will be just outside the Kalamazoo blue line. Boudreau, Bawa, Loach, Lambert, and Richard on the power play for the K's. Face-off controlled by the wings. Moylan. Oh, in his own zone. Joyce has it back on the defense. Fires it down the length of the rink. Power play time, 1:43 left for the Komets. Let's get her set up. Folks will get one good shot. It crosses that goal line. Loach to Boudreau. Got Bawa with him. Boudreau. Into the sideboard, Loach into the corner. Long to Boudreau. Oops, forgot something. Looks around. Loach has it. Back out to the point. Richard a shot. Deflects wide. Kept in by the K's. Lonnie Loach. Bawa on the side of the net over there. Lambert will not be able to keep it in. Richard fires it right back into the Kalamazoo zone with 59 seconds left on the power play. And an offside call at the Kalamazoo line. Shots on goal pretty even. 23 for the K's, 22 for the K-Wings. Lakso, Bawa on the front line. Kalamazoo wins the draw, and they fire it down to the Fort Wayne zone.
Wave it off.
58 seconds left. 48 seconds left on the power play of the Komets, and here they come up the ice. Lambert to Chin. Chin takes a high stick, shoots, and it's right there in the crease. Mills is flat down, and it's going to clear the zone.
Oh.
Darn, 25 seconds left in the power play for the Komets. Offsides at the Kalamazoo line. Good chance there, Randy.
I'll tell you, if I thought anybody'd score, it'd be Chinner. Really handles the puck well, and his big goal there really showed he can handle the puck in the slot. See, Boudreau's still out there. And Loach is still out there to change defense.
I think John Anderson would like to be out there.
Oh, no doubt in my mind.
23 seconds left in the Fort Wayne Komet power play. Boudreau with it. Let's get it into their zone. Loach has it. He'll feed it off to Burnie. Goes behind Burnie. In around behind the net. Joyce will have it, and they should clear it, and they do with a little help from Cassidy over there. Or Hicks. No, and it's going to be picked off by Kalamazoo. It's in the zone offside, Fort Wayne. That killed the power play, Randy. 5:45 left in this game, and we got a tight one. Face-off to Kalamazoo. Both sides equal strength. Fired into the Fort Wayne zone. Played by Lucic around the net to Brochu. Still in the Fort Wayne zone, but it'll be cleared this time. Brochu almost.
Major's all right.
Major with it. He's got Boyce and Gruel with him.
Ah!
Well, wait a minute. What's doing here?
Get him for God's sakes.
Millis got a little upset, put his stick up there. Isn't that a high stick?
DePalma should have had a cross-checking stand there with Gruel. Whistle hadn't blown yet. Play the puck till the whistle blows. I hate to be his mother. God.
I don't think he has one, Randy. That man was hatched. John Brick looking up here. Come on, John, let's fire these guys up over there. Five minutes left in this game.
Too much time.
Next goal, I do believe, wins. Bawa Up to Boyce. Into the Kalamazoo zone it goes. Behind the net, Joyce around the boards up to Courtenay. Up to Mario Fire at center ice, and it plays off the defense for the Komets. Lambert.
Skate it, Danny.
Lambert will take it into the Kalamazoo zone. Tries to find somebody, plays it off his skate.
But Lakso score! Lakso on a 2! Yeah! 2 Komets! What a goal! Oh, baby! Woo! Bobby Lakso! The David Bear! Oh, baby, baby! Ah! Oh, Komets 3-2! Woo-wee! 4:33 left in this contest. Okay, fellas, it ain't over now. Where's it gonna go?
It's gonna be a white knuckler the rest of the way out.
What we gotta do, Tim, is still play an offensive game.
Yes.
We gotta still force the play in their zone. Don't let them come over that blue line.
That's exactly right, Randy. Don't change anything. Woo-wee, boy, I got lightheaded on that one.
How about knock you off?
Do I have enough cord here, Pat, if I fall out of this boot to reach all the way to the floor?
Bungee microphone. Woo. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Komets win the draw with 4:30 left in this game. Gruel backhands it. McHugh has it. Gruel still has it. He looks around and then he's look out. I thought Scott might get a call there, Randy.
That's what I thought too.
Chin has it. Nice handling by Chin. And close call now.
Oh, man!
Komets offside. Goal take the goal. Bob Lakso gets the goal. Lakso gets the go-ahead goal for 3-2 lead with 4:11 left in this game.
I'll tell you, Lakso got it, but Danny Lambert is the one that really quarterbacked the play.
There's your man. Lambert with an assist. Jean-Marc Richard on the other assist. Fired in. Millis makes the save. Boy, this place is alive now. There is no tomorrow for the K-Wings, so they're going to have to put the pressure on. Played behind the net, Kolstad. He leads the puck, goes back and picks it up. Over to McHugh. Nice forecheck in there, fired right back into the Kalamazoo zone. Randy, they're not giving up anything.
That's it. That's what they got to do, Tim. There you go, Bruce.
Forces the action.
Hold him up there. Hold him up there.
Kalamazoo in their own zone. Komets aren't giving them an inch. They're forechecking furiously here. Kolstad up to center ice. They got Gaddis hanging at the blue line, but they fired into the Fort Wayne zone where Beauregard stops it. Fired around the boards by
Good job. Good
Richard.
job.
3 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. No tomorrow for Kalamazoo. Up to Joyce. He's checked by 2 Komets right at the center ice line. Lambert shoots it up. Kesmer knocks it down. Gary Emmons for Kalamazoo's got Lappin on the left wing side. Goes around behind the Fort Wayne net. He's got DePalma open. Look out, right in front, save, Beauregard! Big save! Kalamazoo still with a puck in the Fort Wayne zone.
That's all right.
Joyce out the point. Lappin breaks through the crease. Bawa takes his man into the boards. Lucy comes up with it. And
That's it, fellas. That's it. Force the play now. Force the play. Offsides.
2:25 left in the game. Lambert fires it around the boards. Boyce waits for him, but Chin picks it up. And backhands it down into the Kalamazoo zone with 2:15 left. Richard into the corner, pick it up for the Komets. He flips it up
That's
into
all
the
you got to
air.
do. Get it out of the zone.
Just keep dumping her back in there.
Nice easy
Kolstad.
dumps. Nice easy dumps.
Up to Thayer. Thayer can't get it. Richard tries to get it back, and it's going to be played by Courtenay at center ice. He throws it in.
They're going to think about pulling Milas, Tim. Real quick here.
Off the glass in the Fort Wayne zone, and the Komets Gruel clears it out. He goes after it. Courtenay checks. It's back in the defense. Here we go into the Fort Wayne zone, or the Kalamazoo zone, and it's
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's hustle on.
Change with 1:30 left in the game. Keshner has it. He finds the right wing pass to Courtenay, but it's taken off his stick. Fired over the rink.
No.
Icing Fort Wayne, and I think this is where you're going to see Millis come out.
He's got to, Tim. The way it's been going, they've got to get control of the game right here. 30-second timeout by Kalamazoo. John Marks is sweating it now, I'll tell you.
1:20 left. Komets in a 3-2 lead. Out comes Millis. I think they'll probably call a 30-second timeout here.
I thought he did.
Fort Wayne with the face-off in their own zone with 1:20 left. Going to hang on to your hats. They're going to be bombarding the net, Randy. You know they're going to be diving for everything they can get.
Well, I thought the opportunity was there when DePalm was at the side of the net and Beauregard was down. I don't know how he ever stopped the puck.
I don't either, but he sure did it.
There's your 30 seconds.
Stefan Beauregard saves the day. Left, folks. 3-2 Fort Wayne. In the scoreboard and in the series. They win tonight. They wait for the winner of the Peoria and Phoenix matchup. Oh, I missed it by one. Jeez. Pat missed it by 1.5. All right, way to go. Thanks, fans. You're great in supporting this team.
What a turnaround, Tim.
Like night and day.
Everybody's on their feet, I'll tell you right now.
You bet. This is it. This is it. 1:20 left. Wings net is empty. We can get it out to center ice, Randy, and get a stick on it. We can end this one fast. But we don't want to gamble with that. We want to set up the defense in our own zone.
Right now, the key, I think, would be get the puck back to Boyce. He can just hang on to it for a second, just lop it over the blue line.
Yeah, a little pitching wedge out to the center ice.
Matt Steldy's pointing the open net. He's going to watch that one.
Wings net is open, and they break through the face-off circle again.
Well, you know where Chin wants to go. He wants to take that centerman out.
1:20 left. And they break into the circle again. Some jerk throws some paper on the ice. And the puck goes face-off to Kalamazoo at the point. McLeod fades it in front of the net. High it up over the glass into the stands. A whistle and a face-off.
Outside the blue line.
Kalamazoo shot it over, so it goes outside the zone. Just outside the zone. Not far enough to put Millis back in. 1:13 left in this game. Oh, brother. Komets win this. They're in the Turner Cup Finals. Who would have thought? Boy, my voice is just about ready to poop out. Komets. Face-off goes to Kalamazoo. Into the Fort Wayne zone goes McLeod in front. Lucic knocks it out to center ice. 1 minute left in the game. Bawa goes into the Kalamazoo zone. The Kalamazoo picks it up. Goddess has it. 55 seconds left in the game. Control along the sideboards by the Wings. Back over to McLeod on left wing side. He backhands it to the Fort Wayne line. Lucic clears it back into the Kalamazoo zone. Boyce has it back. 40 seconds left.
Come on, fellas, let's
Kalamazoo
go.
has it. Who's the jerk throwing stuff on the ice out here? Somebody just threw something on the ice. No call for that stuff. Puck's in the Fort Wayne zone. Play goes on. 20 seconds left.
Down it is.
The length of the ring. Wide. Just wide of the net.
Icing
with 17 seconds left.
That's all right. That's all right. Way to go, Chinner. Colin Chin taking a real chance or hanging on the puck there at the left of the slot. He knew what he was doing the thing, though.
17 seconds left. Face off back to the Fort Wayne zone. There is no tomorrow for the K-Wings. They got to score this.
Usher down there directly in front of us, is motioning as a nail biter. Running his fingers back and forth like a typewriter.
17 seconds left.
Got some big boys out there. We got Majors, Lakso, Rule, Lucy. They're taking their 30-second timeout too now. 17 seconds on the clock is plenty of time to get that tire. John Marston instructing his Kalamazoo Wings down there. Hey, I'm running the team here, fellas. Let's go.
What a finish. I think he's walking more sideways than he was forward.
Back, can you get Bobby J over there in the penalty in the press box with his nose all bandaged up, right behind the Comet sign, or to
right
the
up
left
behind
of the
Robbie
sign.
Irons, to the right of Robbie Irons.
Yeah, it's Bobby J with a white shirt on.
Hard luck, Bob J.
I'll tell you, there's a guy who wants to be in here real bad, along with Steve Fletcher. Yeah, right above the Comet.
And we are all set for the last 17 seconds.
Kind of behind a pillar there.
Of Game 6. Possibly the last 17 seconds of the Kalamazoo Wings season.
Let's hope it's an early retirement.
And the face-off being waited for Cassidy to drop the puck. They line him up.
Everybody on their
The
feet.
draw goes to Kalamazoo. A shot deflected off by Bawa. Another shot goes into the corner with 10 seconds left. A shot nets off the mooring with 9 seconds left.
Well, Tim, do you think that could have been a ploy when the action gets tough and they're stepping to maybe back into the net a little bit?
Well, it sure could be, yeah. 9 seconds left. 3-2 Fort Wayne. And Jim Amseth down there just going crazy. He doesn't know what to say.
Some reaction from the crowd here in Section 8, Upper Arena.
Oh, man. 9 seconds left. Face off to the right of Stefan Beauregard. Emmons in against Chin. The draw. 5 seconds. They're not going to get it. The Komets going to win. Yes! The Komets win! The Komets win Game 6. They win this series. 4 games to 2 with the Kalamazoo Wings. The Komets win. Woo!
Get ready! The Komets is out there.
Komets win the series. They're in the Turner Cup Finals. What a game.
Rocky.
What a game. A mob scene on the ice. Woo!
There's Colin Chin at center ice with Dwayne Joyce. Getting the customary shake of the hands. What a series, fellas. What a series.
What excitement, folks. Woo! Dave Bucky goes nuts.
There's the fellas with their customary shake of the hands. Larry Deck, extremely good job against
Whoa.
the other night.
Komets win the series. 4 games to 2, and the customary handshakes are going on now.
Everything that's accumulated over the years is finished. Everybody realized it was just a job. They had to play accordingly.
It'll be interesting to see Bawa shake hands with DePalma.
I see him.
I like to see this at the end of the series when the teams shake hands.
Coming to Palma,
Deciding
John Anderson's hand. Here comes the palm with Fletcher. You see which one Pat is? See which one? Brian McKee down there. Oh, here we go. Not much.
Not much. Not much. The Fort Wayne Komets, the East Division champions.